Can you hear me now? Hello, can you hear me? Astra Travel, can you hear me now? Please tell me if you can hear me. I'm not talking into anything. I don't want to need that anymore. If you can hear me, that'd be fantastic. If you can't hear me, it's less fantastic. Why is everything so difficult all the time? Oh, green screen, what does that do? Green screen! Don't want that. Yeah, clear, brilliant. Well, that's really annoying because I was trying to. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and plug this back in, and let me know. Could you? Yes, nice voice, thank you. Could you let me know if you can hear me when I do this? You might not be able to, but you might. Can you hear me when I speak into this? I don't want the green screen off. No sound mic on. Bugger. Can you hear me now? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me through the mic. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. That'd be really helpful. Because actually, if I can get this to work, it should make things sound better. I can't make things any worse. Can you hear that Astra Travel 360? Astra Travel 360, can you hear me? I'm trying to talk to you. Or any of the other people in the live stream, could you let me know if you can hear me? That would be very helpful. Yes, clear. Result. That's brilliant. So I don't know what happened there. I'm trying a new system where I'm actually using, I've got loads and loads of like equipment I've never been brave enough to actually use. And I thought, what's the point in having it if you're not going to use it? So yeah, this is me trying to use it, but it's still baby steps because yeah, it sounds better. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Well, that's a result. That's good. Na. Thank you to the 5 people in the live stream. Thank you to As Travel 360 for basically being my sound engineer, my India-based sound engineer. That's good. No. Right, so yeah, so if it's your birthday today, hi, da boys. It's the boys. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town now. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. Right, this has started a little bit crazily. Right, I do a live stream every day. I tell you whose birthday it is, and then I sing ridiculous parody songs about life. If it's your birthday today, hi mate, I'm in the UK. Hello, it's your birthday today, Catriona. Happy birthday to Catriona. You share a birthday with a legend. Hello, Ginger Dame. Right, if it's your birthday today, let's get this done. You share it with a woman who her most famous song is probably 9 to 5. Thank you for your special music. That's very kind of you, mate. Thank you for your sound engineer skills. Without you, I probably would have given up. Happy birthday to you and to Catriona. Happy birthday is for you today, January the 19th. Happy birthday. If it's your birthday, January the 19th, you share it with a legend of country music, the one and only Dolly Parton. Happy birthday to you. Have an awesome day, Catriona and Dolly Parton, although it's less likely that Dolly Parton will hear this. You never know, she might be. I think there's absolutely no chance that Dolly Parton will be scrolling on her, that I would even show up on her feed, and if I did show up on her feed, that she would go, I'm going to hear what this guy's got to say. So basically, if you want me to sing, I do birthday shout outs. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel and let me know when your birthday is in a comment of any video, I'll add it to my list. I'm stoked that microphone's working. That's brilliant. That's been getting dusty. Actually, no, what's happened is my son keeps stealing it. He doesn't even use it. He just puts it in his room because I think it adds to his gaming system. And I'm like, I do need that back at some point. It isn't yours. Hi, Heat Seeker. Right, so In that it's Dolly Parton's birthday, I'm going to sing a Dolly Parton parody. This is a parody of Dolly Parton's Jolene, and it's about whether or not you might live with someone like this, you might be someone like this. I'm like this. If you're someone who basically loves cleaning stuff, and as I said, parody of Jolene. It's clean, it's clean, it's clean, it's clean. I wish my wife would trust my cleaning skills. It's clean, it's clean, it's clean, it's clean. You've literally just watched me clean that bit. I'm pretty handy with a broom, but my wife will go from room to check the gold star standard is achieved. She's supervising at the door. You could perform open heart surgery on that kitchen floor with her white gloves on to check it's really clean. Her dream man who's got the lot, Mr. Silly Bang, it's Barry Scott. I can clean as well as him, it's clean. I've met your mum, I understand. Toilet rolls tied it up with an elastic band. You can really trust me with this stuff, it's clean. It's clean, it's clean, it's clean, it's clean. I wish you would respect my cleaning skills. It's clean, it's clean, it's clean, it's clean. I wish you would respect my cleaning style. I'm better at cleaning than Tate and Lyle. You've upgraded your setup. Hello, SH. I'm trying to upgrade my setup. Basically, what I've done is I've bought well, no, all I've done is actually use the stuff that people have been giving me for Christmas for the past decade. And I've never either been too lazy or what song is that? That was Jolene. Well, it's a parody of Jolene by Dolly Parton, and in that it's Dolly Parton's birthday today and Catriona's, I thought, let's kick off with a Dolly Parton classic. I butchered it, as per usual, but, I did my best. Can you play me Gustus 2, please? I don't think I can. Hey, can. I'm trying to see. This is a mic that I've had that's getting dusty. I've got some really good kit, and I've just never been. I think having done YouTube for the past 8 years or so, and going through all different stages of trying to sort of like do stuff and the ukulele things and buying nice microphones, I'm like, you've got to at least try and do this. Do you have a version of Country Road? Na 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 na. Can you play Cut My Lip from 21 Pilots? I can't. I'm sure it's a classic. Cut my lip. I didn't cut my lip, but sometimes I do cut my lip. It's more likely just to be a cold sore in my case. I know this isn't the version you meant, Ben, I apologise. But it is a version of Cut Lip, but not from 21 Pilots. So if you like ridiculous parody songs about life or just sort of dad buffoonery in general, you're in the right place. If you don't, I wouldn't continue down this road. It's not good. But I'm also here to answer, if you've got any questions you'd like me to try. Some of 80s. Some of 80s, is that a song? I'll do some 80s. This is Bob Marley and the Wailers of Three Little Birds. You say don't worry about a thing. Well, that's easy said and done in 2026. I woke up this morning worried about my interest rates. Then 3 small children started demanding their breakfast. Can we have some pancakes? Or maybe a bacon sandwich? No, you can have cereal or toast. Please try not to worry about a thing, because it's a massive waste of your energy. It is a waste of your energy. I worry about everything most of the time. But I found that's kind of one of the reasons I started doing the ukulele in the first place. I'm not going to... SH570 has heard this story a million times. Look at that. Mug balancing, basically supporting the mic system. That's not a professional. It's also a health and safety risk that if my wife was not at work in here, I would not be getting away with. Worrying. I started doing ukulele to sort of stop my intrusive thoughts and just general rumination about life, and it really helps. It does really help, and I really appreciate people who watch this because it must seem odd at best. Right, this is a parody. Actually, you know what I'm going to mix it up a bit. I'm just going through my book. It's good. No, I'm vibing to that song. Thank you, SH. This is a very childish song by Mbop, by Hanson, who sang Mbop in 1997. And it's about basically it's about a memory that still makes me laugh, even about 30 years on. Lots of my memories make me laugh. Start again. Lots of my memories make me laugh. Again, third time lucky. Lots of my memories make me laugh, but none as much as this. I stopped at the motorway services for a coffee and a whiz. All the urinals were full, so I went to sit down. A man in the next cubicle was making funny sounds. He was going, plop, 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 Sunny painful, plop, 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 ooh. He was really struggling, plop, 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 ooh. He said it wasn't funny, plop, 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 ooh. It really was funny. It is a good song. Thanks, mate. It's a very childish song that a man who is nearly 50 years age, nearly half a century, still giggles about. But then I think, do you know what? If that helps, that keeps you going, who cares? Life is too short to worry too much about what other people think. You have to go. Mate, thank you for being here, and thank you for your ongoing support. It is genuinely appreciated. I'm going to play this for SHH70, because he is a bit of a hero. Where have all the good guys gone? Well, I'm probably talking to one now. Don't be a Mr. Moody Pants or a Mrs. Grumpy Cow. You'll never get this time again, and your success won't be served on a plate. So here's a silly song to get us all from good to great. Bye, SH70. Thank you for your appreciation on my ridiculous songs. That's my best advice I can give you, is don't take yourself or life too seriously. That would be my tip of the day for anyone who's younger than me. Anyone under the age of 50, if you have these moments just like, I don't know what I'm doing in my life, what should I be doing? Don't worry about it. No one does. Excuse me. And anyone who tells you, yeah, no, I've got my life mapped out, I know what I'm doing. No, you don't. I don't know. You really don't. We are all muddling through. And I think as long as the quicker you accept that, the better. Life is about muddling through. It's about doing your best. It's about just hoping for the best. Getting up, trying not to focus too much on the mistakes you made yesterday, trying to find a mug and put some coffee in it, then balance a microphone on it. That might just be specifically for me. But just enjoying the process. The minute you stop taking yourself massively seriously, it's quite liberating. You suddenly think, no one cares. No one cares if I do a live stream and absolutely make a massive hash of it. Even care less. Could not care less. Every now and again you'll get a mean comment. I had a comment yesterday from someone said, you suck at singing. I'm like, I know. I absolutely know. Hello, Sebastian. We are on a giant piece of rock in the galaxy. Play a song, Sebastian says. Stop trying to be philosophical and play a song. Right. This seems to be quite a favourite one. It's a parody of Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond, and it's about when I started training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. When it began, 2 weeks after my 40th birthday, it was this all on guitar. I survived my trial class. I split my first 2 pairs of gi pants. Going commando is frowned upon. It is. Hands, choking hands, reaching out, choking me while I'm trying to choke you. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, ba-ba-da. Apparently they call it the gentle art. Sometimes when I shrimp, ba-ba-da, the sudden movement makes me fart. You're doing amazing with your career. Keep going. That's lovely, Sebastian. What a nice comment. And the fact that you would call this, support me by calling this a career is lovely. I don't know how old you are, but if you are a young person, thank you. Your parents are doing a good job. And if you're nearer my age, then your parents did a good job, I suppose. Yeah, I think you're 12. Good on you, Sebastian. That's very kind of you. I think you have to. The thing I've learned, certainly when you become a parent and you've got the boring and stressful responsibilities of paying mortgages and stuff like that, you have to have some sort of. We don't have to, but it's helpful to have some sort of side thing that reminds you that you're just really a person doing their best. And if that's making a wally of yourself on YouTube, go for it. Lovely voice, amazing job, lad. Thanks, Bailey. That's really kind. Actually, the best, better than me. But I'm sure I'm not better than you. I think you just what's lovely, and when you go down that road, when you get to the point where you actually get, this might only be something you can get when you get to the point of 50 and you generally don't care. You get to the point of like, I don't care. I'm stop playing this stupid game. I'm getting off the carousel. You can all play this game of the popularity. I'm just going to do what I want to do because we're all going to end up in the ground. Is your mum's birthday today? All right, Sebastian. Well, please. This is for Sebastian's mum. Sebastian, you share a birthday. Sebastian's mum, you share a birthday with an absolute legend of country music. Her name's Dolly Parton. Happy birthday to Bailey's mum. Yeah, that's my sort of philosophical thought. Right, let's stop talking rubbish and sing another. This is a parody of the 1982 classic by Survivor, Eye of the Tiger. Getting up in the middle of the night to find out why my baby's crying. My wife will probably have to rescue me, but hopefully I'll get some brownie points for trying. So many times it was a bubble of wind. Oh, you've got a pooey nappy. I'm your dad, you're my reason to be, but this lack of sleep makes it difficult to drive. I'm a forklift driver awake in the middle of the night, getting up with bad hair like Billy Idol. This lack of sleep is probably against my human rights, and I won't be able to be a forklift driver. Love your headphones. Where you get them? I stole them off my child. I stole them off a 7-year-old. Isn't that terrible? I waited for him to go to school and I stole his headphones. He never uses them. He's got loads of them, and we have a problem of he has a bit of a temper. Sometimes breaks things, so I'm like, right, well, I'm having those because they look useful, and I'm taking them before you. I'm not buying any more headphones. That's it. Where we are on the live stream, 21:55. I'm going to do I try and do somewhere between. This has been a good live stream. Sometimes if they're quite poor, or I make a massive mistake, or they can be 15 minutes. But if they're good, there are some that have been gone up to 40 minutes. How's your day? Sebastian, that's kind to ask. It's not bad, actually. I need to get on with grown-up stuff in a minute. But I enjoy doing my live stream. I think it's the singing, actually. I've heard there's a lot of evidence, and I think this was something that people learned in lockdown when everyone was about as miserable as you can be, that singing's good. Even if it's singing on your own in a live stream, don't let him break them. Fantastic. Right, I'm not talking about. Anyway, right. But thank you for your question, Sebastian. Right, this is a parody of Catch the Wind by Donovan. You probably wouldn't. I don't know. Thank you for subscribing. That's really kind of you. You might be too young to know this. I think it came out in 1965. And it's about farts. In the quiet moments before I smell your trump, that toxic pump from your stinky rump, at the bus stop or in the queue in Spa. The air all around me, well, it goes dark green and small people scream. My nostrils flare as I try and dodge your wind. At our end of day, pre-bed story time, sitting on my lap, I feel your brap reverberating through your clothes and mine. For me to challenge you now would bring several lies. It's burning my eyes. All I can do is try and dodge your wind. It wasn't the dog, it isn't the dog, 'cause we don't have a dog. Stop blaming imaginary dogs. When you roll over and bowel control you lose. Any excuse like you're wearing squeaky shoes. Your vicious sting could surely turn me blind. Standing, wrong chord. Standing, sorry about that, downwind of a piercing dart of a very stinky fart. I'll go to great lengths to try and dodge your wind. Stop, it's annoying. Well, you're here. Can you sing a song about a superstar? I'll try in a minute. Zero Life King. No one's making you be here. It's annoying. I love that. People that get annoyed by things that they've chosen to do. It's brilliant. Don't worry, Sebastian and Bailey. I appreciate your support. I'm big enough and old. I don't like his singing. That's why I said it. He's allowed his opinion. I'm allowed to ignore it. Just leave. That's good, but this is a song, a made-up song. The fart was funny. Thank you. No, he's allowed his opinion. I mean, I've always gone down the road. If you've got nothing nice to say, maybe keep it yourself, because I'm going to continue to do this regardless. This is a song for Bailey about superstars. I'm not quite sure where it'll end up. Superstars are good. They're like normal stars, but 20% more, because they're superstars. How do I finish this song? D chord was the wrong chord. F, E. Let's try and finish uplifting. C, G, C. I hope that gave you some sort of Bailey. So Chris, I saw kicking off in the comments. Right, this is a song about. Let's see if we can win over Zero Live King. It's unlikely, but we'll give it a go. This is about my mum's Labrador, who's a nice dog, a bit of a pig, but then that's Labradors, basically. It's a parody of Hound Dog by Elvis. You're a big, bossy Labrador, stealing socks all the time. You've been known to eat the socks, and they're usually mine. You're a big fan of begging, and you'll always be a friend of mine. They said you could win crofts, but that was just a lie. They said you were pedigree, but I can't remember why. You seem terrified of rabbits, but a fan of chicken pie. You're a big bouncy Labrador, licking your privates all the time. When I move from the sofa, you steal my place every time. You seem scared of the Hoover, but you're still a friend of mine. When I try and get a suntan, you're always there to lick my face. You think you're being helpful, a real pedigree chum. Well, this would be endearing if you hadn't just licked your bum. I'm not watching this. I'm watching this. He's good. Thank you very much. That's kind. Can you say? But I can't think about Adele. Although it's on the list. Zero Live King. He's allowed to be here if he wants to be here and be a bit grumpy. That's his prerogative. It probably won't get. I think it's just life's harder if you're just a bit grumpy. But then everyone's entitled to their opinion, and actually, I think it's positive that people are allowed or feel comfortable to give their opinion. And I would certainly want my live stream to be somewhere you can give your opinion non-offensively. And in fairness, he hasn't been that offensive. He just says he doesn't like it very much. Right, I'm probably gonna do one more song because I actually have things to do. But I appreciate the support in the comments. It's always appreciated, and the feedback. I appreciate that as well. I respect my opinion. Well, I know people can hear your opinion. They don't necessarily have to respect it. Everyone opinions are like bums. Everyone's got one. It's when it comes to comedy, I'm an Alan Partridge fan, but I just can't get enough. I struggle to behave when I meet someone called Dan, and I just can't get enough. What in the world can you not get enough of? Let me know and I'll sing you a silly song. When I open Pringles, I say I'll have a few, but I just can't get enough. They're particularly Moorish if I've had a few, and I just can't get enough. What in the world can you not get enough of? Let me know and I'll sing you a silly song. This is going to be a good song. Thanks. I appreciate your support, Sebastian. But it was an all right song. They're all silly. People, in fairness to Zero Live King, people do come to live streams and think, all right, it's a guy with either it could be a ukulele, it could be guitar. This is going to be amazing. And then I probably start singing and I'm like, oh, well, I can see what he's doing. I'm a little bit disappointed. And that's fair enough. You're allowed to be disappointed. Basically, you're allowed. And I'm just sending out good vibes. That's to everyone. Not just the people who agree with me, because actually that's the problem. We need to kind of just listen to other people's opinions, and we have become a bit. Bye, Sebastian. Have a lovely day. Thanks for your support. We have become a bit of a society that's a bit polarized. It's either like I'm right, you're wrong. No, you maybe you think you're right. Thanks for your support, mate. Appreciate it. Goodbye, Sebastian. Have a fantastic rest of your Monday. It's still very much Monday. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for everyone who was here. Zero Live King, how are we doing? You alright? There's only 6 people in the live stream now. Everyone's kind of going, yeah, this is tailing off now. This is, the best has been gone. We've had the best. So yeah, I hope wherever you are in the world, you're okay. Take care of yourself. Bye Bailey, bye Sebastian, bye Zero Live King. Yeah, that's it. Hope wherever you are in the world, you have an awesome Monday. Bye.